watching a PC Whiz Kid review of the latest from Cooler Master, the MasterBox 5T. Today, it's the ATX mid-tower gaming case, as you see right here, brand new, just released before the Christmas holiday season. Here are the main features that I like about this case. Lots of room for expansion. We're talking about the ability to add high-end components. There's no limits here. Lots of fans, liquid cooling. We're going to go through this more in detail. I'm going to show you the inside of it, and then you can decide how you want to customize this and make it yours. So basically, from Cooler Master, we've got the MasterBox series, and this one is the latest. Let's take a look. Now, going a little bit into the specs, here is everything it has to offer. You can pause the screen if you want to take a look at it, of course, but it has the standard 7 expansion slots. It supports a wide range of motherboards, and again, I'm going to show you those once I open up the case and we can go through that. I like the ventilation. It's slightly slanted here on the front. I don't know if you noticed that slant here. So it's not a square front. So very nice, and it's see-through. So this has like a tinted window, so you can show off your stuff on the inside. Pretty nice, you know, if you like to have LED fans. If you don't, well, that's fine. And a nice big window, of course, on the side to show off and have all your components through there as well. So very nice, clean lines. I like it. I mean, the red on black works for me. I like red, and there's lots of air and ventilation coming in from the sides, and especially the bottom. Let's take out the bottom, actually. Putting in right there my hand, I can pop this front cover off, and again, you can see what I was talking about there on the tinted window. Comes with some nice ventilation, like I mentioned earlier, and there's one fan installed. Okay, so keep that in mind. You can add liquid cooling, a radiator at the front if you want, right there, in different sizes, different range of sizes, of course, from the smallest to the longest. And well, I'll be doing that, actually. I'll be adding additional cooling in here so you can get an idea on the capacity that you can really have this expanded. Now, at the bottom here, it's got an interesting little LED that you can basically turn on and off right here, this LED bar. Okay, so that's new from Cooler Master to add that in their MasterBox series, as you can see right here. And taking off the side panel, huge, nice window, love it. And I really like that bottom tray there, all in red. Really stands out, pops. And if you've got, you know, a motherboard, memory, graphics card, whatever, that matches that red, hey, you're all set. This little modular design here allows you to basically set up your SSD and hard drive in different locations on that board, on that tray. Okay, so it's got the standard holes, so nothing fancy about that. Toolless design to take this cage out, right, to take those brackets out. And then you've got areas on the board, which I'll show you in just a moment, where you can actually set this up. But this toolless design here to take out the hard drives and install it is nothing necessarily new from Cooler Master. This has been a pretty good technique that they've been using for years now, and it works very well on the MasterBox 5T. Take out this cage here that's held in, and you can see how easily you can install stuff, and then once you're done with it, slide it back into place. Now, see the positions here? I've got A, B, C, and D, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, at the bottom. So depending on what you're trying to install, you can position those accordingly. I'll be using A at the top and D1, okay, for my example today. So I'll be putting an SSD at the top and a hard drive at the bottom. So that's my customization scenario. You can have it in a different way. I like this cover for the power supply. Just comes out with one thumb screw and hides neatly all the clutter and the cables that come along with a PSU, right, these days. Now, of course, you can get a modular power supply, but still, there's going to be cables there. Like that they added the dust filter. You know, that's pretty much standard, and it's good that they're adding that in there, and some cutouts there so you can reroute some cables if you want coming out of the top. But again, like I said, I like keeping things neat and tidy, and this helps. At the back, you've got another 120 millimeter fan, and at the top, you've got the option to add different size fans as well, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. At the front, however, I'm going to be adding a radiator, 280 millimeter radiator. At the back, you can see the expansion slots there, so you can secure things nice and tight. And of course, you've got the exhaust fan at the back, and your input-output ports from the motherboard will stick out through that hole that you see, that cutout. All right, the other side of the case itself shows the rear of the tray there, the motherboard tray, and a huge CPU cooler hole. Lots of room to maneuver your cables and route them for your cable management. Nice, neat, and tidy, right? And I like how they, give us that flexibility, because you want those cutouts, you want that space in between the board and the side panel, so you can tuck things and hide them out of view. So they did a great job there with that. Now, going to the top of the case, where we have obviously the hard drive LED, the reset button. We've got the USB 3.0 right there. We've got the headset, the mic, another USB 3.0, and a high-low fanned controller switch, which is nice, and of course the power on button right there at the top. Okay, has a nice handle, okay, to help you carry the case. Don't just hold it from there though, hold it from the back and the handle so you can carry it around. And at the top, notice that huge square. Well, that actually comes off. It's magnetic. It's a dust filter for the top fan. Again, you can install a 120 millimeter, a 140 millimeter. Just look for the holes, align them properly, and attach it right there. Once you're done, slap the filter, the red filter right here on there, and because it's magnetic, it's not coming off, right? It's held into place very nicely, okay? That's not going to come off very easily. As you can see, it's got a good grip on the metal of the case. Very easy to take on and off. There's a top view, okay? And in the case, you're going to get all the required hardware there, twist ties, screws, and so forth, so you can install the motherboard, install your fans, etc., and keep things neat and tidy. Here is what I did. I installed that CPU cooler from Cooler Master, as well as the HyperX SSD in the top corners. You can see there the CPU cooler is the Neptune 280L, in case you're wondering about that, okay, from Cooler Master as well. And added a nice 140 millimeter red fan at the top as well. I'll be adding some lighting, everything in red, so that way it'll glow in the night. Here is another look at a different configuration, right? Moving the hard drives and adding more graphics cards, different CPU coolers. You've got lots of room and different options. You don't have to do what I did necessarily, but it gives you a good idea. So what do you think? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Love the case, love the expansion, allowing you to do what you feel is right for your gaming rig. I'd like to thank Cooler Master for providing it. And again, thank you for watching.